Chapter 7, Lesson 1, is simplifying algebraic expressions. I know that you have done this before, but we're going to go ahead and review it. In this scenario, we have a group of friends that order 2 beef tacos, 4 burritos, and 3 chicken tacos. But they have a coupon for $1 off their purchase. So go ahead and fill in that terms in an expression are separated by a plus or a minus sign. You can write an expression with 4 terms for the total cost of our order. We're going to let T represent the cost of a taco and B represent the cost of a burrito. So we can do, we can do 2 tacos plus 4 burritos plus 3 more tacos, and then we have our $1 coupon, so we're going to subtract $1. So these are my terms: the 2 tacos, the 4 burritos, the 3 other tacos, and then the $1. And again, it says that terms are separated by plus or minus signs, so we have 4 terms. Here, like terms such as 2t and 3t, so like terms, go ahead and underline that once you fill it in, such as 2t and 3t have the same variables raised to the same exponents. So underline this: same variables raised to the same exponents. Often, like terms have different coefficients. Oops. You can use the distributive property to combine like terms. So I have 2t plus 3t. That's 2 plus 3 times t. So 5t. I'm not saying you have to use the distributive property. This is 2 tacos, 3 tacos, altogether it's 5 tacos. We do not say that it's tacos squared. We keep the variable, add the coefficients. The coefficients are the numbers that are in front of the variables. When you combine like terms, you change the way an expression looks, but not the value of the expression. So fill this in. Equivalent expressions have the same value for all values of the variables. So if they're equivalent, 2t plus 3t is equivalent to 5t. And to simplify an expression, perform all possible operations, including combining like terms. So here we go. We have 4a plus 7a plus 6. Both of these terms have the variable a. It's to the first power. So I can say 4 plus 7 is 11. So I have 11a plus 6. And that's as far as I can go because these are not like terms. This has a variable, this one does not. And here I have x cubed plus y plus 3x cubed plus 7y. So I'm going to try to combine the x cubes with only other x cubes. And here I have these 2 terms, x cubed plus 3x cubed. This is technically 1x cubed. So I have 4x cubed, and then I have y, which is again 1y, plus 7y. 1 plus 7 is 8y. And this is simplified because, again, these are not like terms. 9n plus 13, subtract 8n, subtract 6. 9n, and I have to look at this as a negative 8n or minus 8n. So 9n minus 8n is 1n. You can just write down n. 13 subtract 6 is 7. So this is n plus 7, or 1n plus 7. Okay, now we're going to do some more simplifying. In some cases you will have the distributive property. We've gone over this first. When you simplify, it's order of operations. So multiplication comes before subtraction. So I'll simplify this as 4 times x, which is 4x. 4 times positive 3 is positive 12, so I write down plus 12. And then I have to bring down my subtract 5. Now I look at my like terms, 12 minus 5. So 4x plus 7 is the final answer here. Let's do this one. We'll distribute the 3. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 3 times 3x is 9x, minus 4x. positive 9, subtract 4, so I get 15 plus 5x, and I'm finished with that one. Distribute the 6. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times a positive x is plus 6x, and then plus 5x. 6x plus 5x, I get 42 plus 11x, and that one is finished. You're also going to be asked to solve some equations. When you solve equations, the first thing you need to do is simplify each side of the equal sign. So here we will simplify 6y plus 2y. We'll add them together to get an 8y equals 16. And now we just divide by 8. So y equals 2. 14b subtract 9b is 5b equals 35. Divide by 5. And b equals 7. 3q plus 9q is 12q equals 48. Divide by 12. And q equals 4. Alright, we have a couple here, application problems. Greg, or just Greg, has q quarters and p pennies. His brother has 4 times as many quarters and 8 times as many pennies as Greg has. Write the sum of the number of coins that they have and then combine the like terms. So Greg has q quarters and p pennies, and his brother has 4 times as many quarters, so 4 times as many quarters and 8 times as many pennies. Write the sum. So we're going to go ahead now and combine the like terms. So q and 4q is 5q. P plus 8p is 9p. So together they have 5 quarters and 9 pennies. If Greg has 6 quarters and 15 pennies, how many total coins do Greg and his brother have? So we're going to put in 6 for the quarters. And 15 for the pennies. And then we simplify this. 5 times 6 is 30. 9 times 15. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 5 is 45, so there's 135. When I add these, I get 165 coins. 165 coins. They're not asking how much money, it's just how many coins do we have. Alright, that is it for the notes. If you want to start your assignment, it's lesson 7.1. Page 302, 303. Problems 20 to 44 even. (46 to 55).